If you're studying for the INBDE, I highly recommend INBDE Bootcamp, an all-in-one study resource that will help you pass your exam. Use coupon code MENTALDENTAL for 10% off. Hey everyone, Dr. Ryan here, and welcome back to Mental Dental. This video will cover some of the most common acronyms and abbreviations that you'll see on the INBDE and the ADAT. And these terms often show up in your patient boxes, answer choices, and clinical scenarios, and you need to know what they mean. Otherwise, you'll see one of these acronyms and you'll totally miss what the question is asking of you. From systemic conditions to lab values to dental procedures, knowing these acronyms can save you some time and also save you some stress on exam day. So let's break them down one at a time so that there are no surprises for you on test day. AED stands for Automated External Defibrillator. These are used as part of CPR to help analyze and potentially restore a normal cardiac rhythm. ASA stands for the Anterior Superior Alveolar Nerve Branch of the infraorbital nerve. This is the nerve that supplies and innervates the maxillary anterior teeth. BOP stands for bleeding on probing. This is a common sign of gingivitis or other periodontal diseases. BP stands for blood pressure. This is a vital sign used to assess cardiovascular status. And if you haven't already, I would highly recommend memorizing the ranges of the blood pressure values and which hypertension stages those correspond to. These are very popular questions on the board exam, asking you to figure out what hypertension stage someone would be if they had this blood pressure, this systolic and diastolic value. So highly recommend checking out my video on hypertension and memorizing those ranges for the different hypertension stages. CAL or CAL is clinical attachment level, and this is used to measure periodontal support and bone loss. CBCT stands for Cone Beam Computed Tomography. This refers to 3D imaging that's commonly used in certain procedures, some of which include endodontic surgeries and implant planning. CEJ stands for Cemento Enamel Junction. This is where the cementum and the enamel meet on each tooth, and it's an important reference point for measuring things like clinical attachment level, for example. CPI stands for Community Periodontal Index. It's a World Health Organization tool for assessing periodontal status in populations. CPAP stands for Continuous Positive Airway Pressure. It's a device that's used to treat obstructive sleep apnea. CPR stands for Cardiopulmonary Resuscitation. It's an emergency procedure to maintain circulation and breathing. And remember, 100 to 120 compressions per minute at a 2-inch compression depth. DEJ stands for Dentino-Enamel Junction. This is the interface between dentin and enamel on each tooth, and it's an important landmark for determining the spread and advancement of caries. DNA stands for deoxyribonucleic acid, and it's the genetic material found in all of our cells. The next few are interesting. DMFT stands for Decayed, Missing, and Filled Teeth. If it's lowercase, it's an index for primary dentition. If it's uppercase, it's an index for permanent dentition. And now similar, DMFS is Decayed, Missing, and Filled Surfaces. So mesial, buccal, occlusal, things like that. Again, lowercase primary teeth, uppercase permanent teeth. And by the way, all of those tooth surfaces, M for mesial, D for distal, O for occlusal, those are all really important abbreviations to know as well. The board exam will use those all the time when referring to carious lesions and other applications. So definitely know all of those and know how they can be combined. Like MO is mesio-occlusal, MOD, mesio-occlusal distal, things like that. EMS stands for Emergency Medical Services. This refers to ambulance and paramedic care providers as part of an emergency response, something like a stroke or a heart attack, for example. GBR stands for Guided Bone Regeneration, and this is a surgical periodontal procedure where we're encouraging the growth of bone, of new bone. And GTR is very similar, guided tissue regeneration, but that's focused on regenerating not only bone, but also other tissues of the periodontium like cementum and like the periodontal ligament. These are both periodontal procedures encouraging new growth of tissue. HbA1c is hemoglobin A1c, which is an indicator of long-term blood glucose control in diabetic patients. HIPAA stands for Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act. Note that it has two A's, not two P's, which is how it's often misspelled. This is a US law that helps to protect patient health information. HIV stands for Human Immunodeficiency Virus, and this is a virus that attacks the immune system and can cause AIDS, which is acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. IAN stands for inferior alveolar nerve. This is the main sensory nerve that supplies the mandibular teeth, as well as the chin and other surrounding soft tissue. MRI stands for magnetic resonance imaging. This is a non-invasive imaging technique mostly used for soft tissue visualization. MSA is the middle superior alveolar branch of the infraorbital nerve, and this supplies specifically the maxillary premolars and the mesiobuccal root of the first maxillary molar. OSHA stands for Occupational Safety and Health Administration. This is the organization that sets and enforces safety standards in the workplace, including dental offices. PDI stands for Periodontal Disease Index. This is used to assess the severity of periodontal disease. It's a screening tool that can be used for assessing large populations. PDL stands for periodontal ligament. This is the connective tissue that connects the teeth to the underlying alveolar bone, and it's involved in tooth mobility and support. PHP stands for Patient Hygiene Performance Index, and this measures the effectiveness of patient oral hygiene techniques. It can be used in the context of population research. PID is Position Indicating Device. This is the part of an X-ray unit that helps align the beam with the film or the sensor. PSA is not public service announcement in this case, but the posterior superior alveolar nerve branch. This one is responsible for innervating the maxillary molars, except for the mesiobuccal root of that maxillary first molar. RNA stands for ribonucleic acid, and this is the nucleic acid involved in protein synthesis and gene expression. Temp is short for temperature. This is a vital sign that you might see often in patient boxes, which is used to assess systemic health or the presence of a fever or infection. The normal body temperature is 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit or 37 degrees Celsius. TMJ stands for temporomandibular joint, and this is the joint connecting the mandible to the skull. A lot of people say they have TMJ, and they'd be right because we all have two TMJs, but not all of us have TMD, which is often what a patient means when they say TMJ. TMD refers to temporomandibular joint dysfunction. This is the umbrella term that refers to conditions associated with the TMJ itself and associated muscles. TX is short for treatment, and this can refer to anything in the context of dental treatment. It's a general abbreviation used in care plans and patient charting. So that wraps up our review of the various acronyms and abbreviations that you'll see on the INBDE and the ADAT. And make sure to review all of these items thoroughly, because even just one abbreviation that's unfamiliar to you might throw you off and throw off your understanding of a question, and I don't want that for you. So take some time, memorize and familiarize yourself with these acronyms. I promise it'll be worth it. For more high-yield content like this, check out the Mental Dental Academy. That's my premium platform for videos that aren't on YouTube. I do live workshops every other week. Please check it out. It is an incredible resource to help you prepare for both the INBDE and the ADAT. You can check it out, mentaldental.com/academy. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this YouTube channel for more future updates on the INBDE, the ADAT, and all things dentistry. Good luck on your studies. You've got this. I'm here for you, and I'm rooting for you as always. God bless you all, and I'll see you in the next video.